and my wolf pack, it grew by one. So where there were two of us in the wolf pack. I was alone first in the pack, and then Doug joined in later.
Yes. You are not seeing things. You are back for another edition of Wolfpack TV. Oh! All right. So I know what you're thinking. You're sitting there in your comfy shorts. You know, if you're like me, because you like to wear shorts, or in your pants, you got your Eskimo boots on, and you're sitting there and you're saying, hey, let me pause this video. What is he wearing? He's not wearing Lions. I thought this was an NFL channel. I thought this was, we're going to talk about the NFL, talk about the Lions, talk about the Skins. You know, you are not seeing things. I am wearing Michigan, and normally I wear Lions, but today is different. Today, we actually got a user request to talk about Michigan. And I'm not going to put down a request, especially when it's about the Wolverines, because if you didn't know, let me tell you a fun fact about myself. Back in 1964, I was asked to do the directing of the band. Yes, it was intense. It was intense times. You don't believe me? Check out this picture. Told you. You all thought I was lying. That was 1964 that picture was taken. But anyway, let's go back to the video here. So, why am I doing this? I said that it was a user request, okay? So, all you people out there in TYT land, you guys all know Eugenie 1999. He's my boy, Eugene. Every week, we talk Michigan after I upload the game. You know, we talk about what happened in the game, and we look forward to the next week. So, when he asked me to do this video, I was more than willing to do it. So we're going to talk about last year. We're going to talk about recruiting into last year. We're going to talk about the season. And then we're going to go into talking about next season as a outlook into next season. But first, normally I do Lions facts, as you guys know, you diligent watchers out there in YouTube land. But today, we're going to do a Michigan fact. So, recently, as you know, Michigan State went to the Rose Bowl, and they played Stanford. Unfortunately, they won that game. You know, so all of us in Ann Arbor land, even if we're not actually in Ann Arbor, all of us Michigan fans, we were crying tears of sadness. But let's go into, since we're talking Rose Bowl, how many Rose Bowls have Michigan been to? Got up here. Michigan have been to 20 Rose Bowls since the beginning. You want to know how many times Michigan State's gone? 5. So, eat your heart out there, Michigan State fans. You got 15 more just to tie us. Good luck with that. But anyway, and also we have 8 wins, so we've won more Rose Bowls than you've even been to. So, all right, back to Michigan. Okay, so last year we were 8. 2012 we were 8-5. Went to the Outback Bowl and played the South Carolina Gamecocks. Lost that game. Devin Gardner played amazing. It was a tough game. They came back at the end. Michigan did, but the defense just couldn't hold up. JT Floyd was suspended for that game, so they couldn't hold up on the last drive by Connor Shaw. And then he got nicked up. He got plastered a couple times during that drive. They brought in the backup, and we just gave up a 40-yard touchdown. So that was a tough way to go out that season. But recruiting started. Had a pretty good recruiting class, headlined by Derek Green, the #1 running back out of here in the Commonwealth. That's the state. Apparently in some states they call themselves Commonwealths. Yeah, you don't have to talk to Sean about that one. It doesn't make any sense to me. But, so, basically he was the headliner and had some other good pickups, but that was the one that was the most important. So we go into the season, okay? Now, if you were to say, hey Kyle, what if you could say in one word how the season went, what word would you say? You know what word I would describe the entire 2013 Michigan football season? Ugh. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Ugh. I don't even know how to spell that. How do you spell ugh? Is it UGHH? UGHHH? UGGHH? I don't know. No one knows. No one knows how to spell that. That's how bad it is. Okay? Let's go into... Let's just start week 1. We were all excited. Got Derek Green in. You know, Devin Garner's first season. Central Michigan. 59-9. Awesome. Okay. Week 2, Notre Dame beat them 41-30. It was a pretty good game. Everyone was talking about Devin Garner's going to the Heisman. All this nonsense. Then the ugh started. And by ugh, I mean like with like 8 H's, alright? We played Akron. Beat them 28-24. Now this is a team called the Zips who have some kind of horse or a kangaroo. I think it's a kangaroo as their mascot. And down the middle of their helmets is an actual zipper. We barely beat this team at home. We beat them by 4 points on the end zone. Are you kidding me? Come on. So Taylor Wan came out and said that's not going to happen again. It was disgusting. Okay, sweet. They had a layover from the Notre Dame game. They'll fix it. So what's the next week? We go to UConn, national TV, 8 o'clock at night under the lights. We should destroy this team. Nope. Same shit happened again. 24-21. Barely escaped another one. Had to come back in the end. Just, ugh. Said it again, ugh. I mean, then Big Ten season starts. Okay, maybe that was it. We were kind of going through the motions, but Big Ten season, well, we got this, right? So we played Minnesota. Awesome. Beat them 42-13, which looks more impressive now than it did then because of how Minnesota finished out their season. So we beat them 42-13. Everything's looking good, nice and rosy. Then comes Penn State. Go to Penn State, struggle, had the lead at the end. Hackenberg came back at the end, lost that in triple overtime, if you remember. Bill O'Brien went for it on 4th down in the 3rd overtime, said that he was sick of dealing with kickers, that he was going to end it. He was either going to end it either way. They were either not going to get it or they were going to get it. They got it, got a touchdown, we lost. That was rough. That was a rough way to lose. That game sucked. If you're a Penn State fan, that was probably one of the best games that you've seen in a long time. That sucked. So then we play Indiana, beat them 63-47, gave up 47 points to Indiana. It's pretty embarrassing. But, whatever, okay. We're sitting there at 6-1. We got knocked out of the ranks of the unbeatens after the Penn State game. We weren't ranked anymore, but we beat Indiana, got ranked again, played Michigan State. We played the Spartans. All right, technically, we played them. If you watch the game, I don't know who that was out there. That didn't look like Michigan to me. We lost 29-6 in that game. Just completely outmatched. I think Devin Garner is still getting sacked right at this minute. I think he just got sacked again from Michigan State. I think he threw another pick. That was just brutal. Fucking awful. So then we go to Nebraska. Or we play Nebraska. What? Let me tell you what happened. I bet you can guess. Yeah, we lost that one too. So then we play Northwestern. Squeak out that win. A game that we never should have had because we had to have a ridiculous kick at the end of the game just to get into overtime. Beat them in overtime. Which is, okay, sweet. It was awesome. It was a great game, but it was okay. It was Northwestern. They struggled this year. Then we played Iowa. It was another game. Then we played Ohio State, which was amazing. If you haven't watched that game, you need to turn this video off and go watch that game. That's one of the best games I've ever seen. We lost, but holy crap. If you watch a whole season and win in that game, you would have said, holy shit, Michigan's going to lose by 30. But they rose up. They said, this is the game. This is Ohio. We're going to kill them. They lost by 1 after Brady Hoke's gutsy call to go for 2. Didn't get it. Ended up 42-41 loss, but can't blame them. That was such an amazing game. Then the bowl game. Ugh. That is the perfect word to describe the entire season. It's just, ugh. It sucks. Just thinking about it gives me the hibby-jibbies, which again is another term I don't even know how to spell. Maybe I just can't spell maybe I'm a moron, but why can't all these terms that we use and all these sayings, why can't we spell these things? Right now, I'm going to put a petition out. I want to change hibby jibbies to wawa nana, because I can spell that. I can spell wawa nana, but I can't spell hibby jibbies. I want to. I would love to, but I can't. So I'm stuck with wawa nanas. That season gave me the wawa nanas. So that season sucked, okay? But going into next season, you know, let's look ahead to next season. We got a lot, you know, we only really have a couple seniors leaving that is that big a deal. We're going to be missing Jeremy Gallen. He was amazing. We're going to be missing him. We're going to be missing Michael Schofield and Taylor Lewan, our bookend tackles. That's going to really suck. That's the hardest part, those two guys. That was our only... We played 3 freshmen on the inside and 2 seniors on the outside, so we're missing him. I would like to tip my cap to Fitz Toussaint. You had a great 2011, and you've sucked since then, so not too sad to see you leave. Cam Gordon's gone. Brandon McGibbons, our kicker's gone. You know, I'm going to miss seeing that sweet mustache. But, and Thomas Gordon. So we're missing maybe 5 starters. Which think about it, sucks, but it's Michigan. We recruit good. We're in the, we recruit top 10 every year. We're bringing in Drake Harris, the receiver, that we stole from Michigan State. Ha! Suck it, Spartards. And we got Jabril Peppers, which is going to be my personal favorite player when he comes in. It's going to be amazing. That dude is amazing. I think I'm going to put a link down below of his highlight film from a couple games from high school, and that guy won't give you the wawa nanas, at all. He will make you feel good about yourself because he is amazing. Excited for that guy. If I had to, doing this 2014 outlook, first thing I'd say, Jabril Peppers, 2 words. I think he's going to be the next Charles Woodson. Probably putting too much on his plate, but he actually came out and said he wants to be the next Charles. He wants to be the next Jabril Peppers, but he wants to be better than Woodson. If that happens, it even comes close to that. Oh, next year should be fun to watch. But the other big thing, is it going to be Devin Gardner or is it going to be Shane Morris? Now, Shane Morris didn't play too bad in the bowl game. I don't think that was all his fault. There's no way that a freshman starting his first game should have thrown that many times. That wasn't his fault. I think he played pretty damn good. And I think Devin Gardner, I think it'll be a tough matchup. If Shane Morris wins that competition, I hope for Devin's sake he goes back to wide receiver, because I think that he has more perspective, more prospect into the NFL as a receiver, being more of an NFL guy. Not that I'm an expert, but I would say that he has more upside as a receiver. So I would love to see that, seeing Funchess and all those guys. But we're getting long here. It's a long video. I hope you liked it. I want to say go blue. Another shout out to you, Jenny. Thanks, Eugene, for this sweet idea. This was awesome. I had some fun. Got to have a cathartic talk about the games and of the season. But that's about it, guys. Go blue, go Lions. Have some fun. Always have fun. That's one thing I like to always preach to people. Have some fun. This is all fun. This is sports. Just have a good time. Please subscribe below. Please share our videos. Trying to get out there. Do whatever you want to do. Like us on Facebook. We got a Facebook page, Wolfpack SK. Please check us out. Have fun, guys.